Ever since the beginning of time, resources of some sort have been limited. In a situation where a group must share a limited number of resources, tragedy of the commons may occur. This is a situation in which multiple individuals within a group take or use more resources than their share. The few individuals upset the balance by looking out for their own benefit regardless of the welfare of the group. When this occurs, the resources run out quickly and all of a sudden the members of the group are all deprived of resources. A charitable food pantry is susceptible to the tragedy of the commons. A food pantry is an organization of people collecting donated food and sharing it with needy families. The supply of donated food is limited by how much the pantry receives. A church food pantry wishes to maintain enough food to provide adequate nutrition to its community without running out. Therefore, it has to ensure that all families receive the amount of food they need. For example, a single mother of one child needs less than a family of 7 children. The resources must be provided in a controlled manner to maintain the supply of food for all members to receive their fair share. There is not enough for members of the community to fall out of line to benefit themselves more highly. If one person takes more than their fair share, homeostasis in the organization would be disrupted. The first person to begin the tragedy of the commons might take an extra can of beans. Another person would see this violation occurring and wish to also take extra food. Either they may think, it doesn't look like the pantry is running out of beans even though that person took extra, so I guess I can take extra too. Or, why do they get to take extra beans? I should be allowed to take more also. As a result of their thoughts, they take the extra beans as well, soon leading to a ripple effect where everyone is taking just one more can of beans. Suddenly, the pantry runs out of food and there are families who did not receive any. 1 can of beans and 1 small bag of rice may need to be shared within a family of 6 small children for dinner. They will have children going to bed crying with hunger, while the family with extra beans ends up wasting uneaten food on their children's plates. It might seem impossible that a tragedy of the commons would occur in a food pantry because they are monitored by volunteers or employees, yet the system can fail. The theft could happen when monitors have their backs turned or are not alert. After all, when the cat's away, the mouse will play. Alternatively, a family member might beg a sympathetic volunteer for extra food and the volunteer might not have the strength to deny him or her. Because it is so critical that a tragedy of the commons does not befall a food pantry, checks and balances must be set into place. Beneficiaries must only be given the amount that the organization has determined they need, and a printed receipt should be given to each family to verify that they are entitled to the food they are receiving. As they leave, staff must inspect their bags and boxes to ensure that no extra food is being taken. Lastly, staff must understand the importance of this system and the need for resource allocation in a fair manner to ensure enough for all.